Hi there. This is Ken from Ken's Closet fame, hoping, yes. And then today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons figures. This one is really amazing to me. I'm really still, after looking at them once again, I'm debating on whether to sell them or not because they are so cool. I can't get over it. And I'm kind of tempted to. If you don't see this video on YouTube, then you're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be selling these. I'm gonna keep them anyway. What am I thinking? Gotta get back. Gotta get back to work. Gotta get new shoes for the wife. No, just kidding. Gotta pay taxes. Um. Anyway, so let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons figures. Now these guys, they, I think they're TSR approved and everything. So they're really Dungeons and Dragons official, but the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, no, it was different than these guys. I think there might have been a couple of crossovers, like the Strongheart guy. I think might have been, but these guys are different than what was in the cartoon. If the cartoon would have had these guys, the cartoon would have been a lot better. That's what I'm saying. These guys are awesome. But if you look, I guess you could make any of your characters any one of these guys, though, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I think this more follows the game itself. The I don't know, was there a comic book or something? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But these guys, pretty original to the figures, I think. Let's start over here first, and these are kind of the rubber molded, kind of less detailed characters of the TSR Dungeons and Dragons figures series, not counting the dragon. He's awesome. But these would come, they're hard rubber, and they would come in these really cool cards as well. And the back has the whole description and everything. But oh, look at that, stood up. But you would get, this is like this, what's he called, the fire elemental. That's what he is. And it comes with a crystal ball treasure. And then this one down here is a carrion crawler. See, and these had that metal inside of them, so they would stay. Kind of afraid to bend them because you know how the metal always fails inside. But this guy's still good. He looks new. Carrion crawler, the deadly Gorell. How'd you like to find that guy crawling down the alley? This is a deadly Gorell. It looks like a octopus brain with a beak. Horrifying, I'm telling you. We got, what's this? He's a Hydra, I think. Oh, five-headed Hydra. Guess you need to cut off a couple more heads to get seven on there, I think. And then these guys, the orcs, are the broken bone. These are just kind of hard rubber that are painted orcs. Pretty cool, but that's just a warm up for the super cool. And getting into the super cool is I got the big dragon guy here. This is it has strong hearts. This guy here, strong hearts legs. So you put him in here. So he rides the big dragon, and it's articulated head and tail, and very detailed, very cool. And now let's get into the figures. My first one I'm going to talk about is North Lord, the Great Barbarian, and great is a good term for him. He is so cool. He looks like your Viking, I guess he would be, rather ornate. He's got a battle axe. He's got his broadsword, and look at how cool is that helmet. It's got this super cool winged helmet. But yeah, that's North Lord the Barbarian. They're really articulated too. The arms go up and down. They don't move at the elbow and the knee, which is a little less than. Oops. I'll retrieve that before I'm done. Um, not as good as GI Joe figures, but they move everywhere else. Very cool. And notice he's kind of a giant. He's a big giant. Here's a regular size one. He's a big dude. And another big dude is this guy. Young Male Titan is his name. And he has a sword. He's got this apron, loincloth, I guess you'd call it. And he's got a sword attached to it. He's got a way cool kind of Spartan helmet. Has a spear and shield. Oh, I forgot to mention North Lord shield. But he's another awesome figure. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's really, these are such good figures. Let's go down over here. There's Ringleroon, I think's his name. Ringleroon, the Good Wizard. He has a staff, but look at how detailed. He comes with a cloth cloak and everything. Very neat. That's Ringleroon. Come back here, Warduke. Warduke, the evil fighter, he's called. He has a really cool shield with a skull on it. And look at, he is awesome. Sword, shield. Very cool. Warduke. Even sounds bad. And I have two Wardukes because of the two different packagings. See, there's two cards. So you'll take your choice of Wardukes. Both figures look the same, just the cards are different. And then there's Grim Sword, Evil Knight. Super cool. He twists at the waist. Now, there is a problem with Grim Sword. But look at that. He has a mace, a snake mace. Pretty neat. He's got a really cool snake shield, snake armor. But his sword is missing. I don't know where his sword is. I swear I saw it at one time. I can't find it. But I'll put him on last in case his sword shows up. And I will mention it in the advertisement. But super neat figure. Another next one on the list is Zarak, the evil half-orc assassin. Pretty cool. He's evil, of course, because he's a half-orc assassin. Maybe he would be half evil. I don't know. Let's go down here at Paralay. He's a good fighter mage elf. Super neat. He comes with a little dagger, little elf dagger, little elf shield. I mean, look at him compared to these guys. Or so elfy. He's got a bow. He's got a little cloth cape. What a neat figure. Very detailed. Look at the faces, are really neat. Over here, one of my favorites. This one is amazing. Beaumark, the Good Crusader. Of course. Looks like the hero, of course, right? Yeah, I don't know. Weird lion armor. Lion shield. His sword can cut around corners. I don't know why it's so bent. It can probably be bent back eventually. And he comes with an axe too, which is, this guy's so cool. Battle Action Matic too. That's the swivel. I think he swivels with this thing, goes in and out. And we talked about Strongheart already. He's the good paladin. He's the hero, and I might have been a crossover to cartoon on this one guy. Maybe comes with a sword, and I have two Stronghearts as well. There's another one. Look at the capes are different. So be as it will, but two different packagings. So the one has Battlematic. Oops. Which one's Battlematic? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Promise. And up here we have what's his name? Hawkler, the Good Ranger. It's got a belt, cool scimitar-like sword. quiver hawk. That's so he can sit on his arm there, like, oops. And bow and arrow. That's the Good Ranger Hawkler. Next on the line, what's his name? Name's old. I don't know. Nameless, the dwarf fighter. Look at how cool he is. Definitely dwarf fighter. He's marked 1983. One of the originals. I bet he's on the back of this. Yep, his Elkhorn, the good dwarf fighter. The package got kind of tore off here, so that's what the problem is. Down here we have Kelek, the bad wizard guy. He has a bad wizard staff and a mini bad wizard staff. But yeah, he's the evil Kelek. Oh, this one's so cool. This one is the Ogre King. Look at how cool he is. Comes with cool helmet, of course. Cool belt that you can put his club in. And look at that sword. So neat. And he has a shield as well with a dragon on it. Ogre King. He's another one of the giant size guys. Next guy up here. Drex. He's an evil warrior. Evil, obviously. Snakes and skull motifs. Or what, I don't know what that was. Skull shield. Evil sword. Rex. And last but not least, Zorgar, the evil barbarian. Barbarian face, grimace, hairy clothing. That's evil, evil barbarian. Club, evil barbarian club. Little knife thing. This one has battle-matic action. And that is the sum total of my Dungeons and Dragons figures, which regrettably will be probably going on eBay, I think. Yes, but super cool. One of my favorites. Had to dig down deep in Ken's closet for this one, or Ken's attic, whichever you mean. Purchased these guys when I worked at KB Toys. Some of them you see has Toys R Us stickers on them though, so I kind of double time there. Went over to the competitor, got a couple there, because we just didn't get all of them. As a matter of fact, I think there's a few that I never got. I think, if I remember right, let's look at the old packaging. Bad choice. Yeah, Mercy on, good cleric female, never got that one. And then there's a whole bunch of the solid rubber ones I never got, which are cool. And the big horses. Never found those. But pretty, I would say that this collection is a good 80%, which is yeah, pretty cool, pretty happy. Make a great display. And hope you enjoyed looking at them. If you remembered Dungeons and Dragons or you enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons, there was a new revival recently with Dungeons and Dragons since Stranger Tales came out. So Stranger Things, thank you. Stranger Tales. Okay, and edit this out too, I guess. Bid a lot, bid often. Make a comment about if you think they're cool or lame or whatever you so desire, because I think they're super cool. So thanks for watching up to this point. I hope you liked some of the ones that you saw and bid on eBay. And I'll see you there. Bye.